Back to our top story. According to Rockford Public School District leaders, they were promised more than 50 bus drivers for the upcoming school year. 23 News reporter Jim Haggerty learns their reaction, finding out they only got a fraction of that.
We counted on an external partner, and as of Monday morning, we were told that they were going to be about 50 drivers short.
That leaves the district with only 12 bus drivers from that external partner. Leaders must now scrap plans to use federal funding to extend the school day at elementary schools. Instead, they will modify start times at every building to make sure all bus routes are covered.
A 20-minute earlier start for elementary, 5-minute later start for middle school and high school that allowed us to make the schedule work.
We quickly pivoted and changed our school schedules, which allowed us to run the 160 routes needed to fulfill all elementary, high school, and middle school bus route needs.
RPS 205 was initially slated to receive 65 drivers from busing company First Student, according to a contract the school board approved in April. Leaders still intend to do business with the company, even though First Student did not honor its agreement.
We are negotiating a settlement with First Student to hopefully have them continue to provide what drivers they can, but also there will be contractual ramifications.
Working for you in Rockford, Jim Haggerty, 23 News.
RPS currently has a total of 187 bus drivers. Students head back to the district classrooms Thursday, August 31st.